completely disappointment, aren't they? Hopefully the next will be better. Ah, hello there. Greetings. Are you here for the interview? Correct. The interview to become Knobb's new sidekick. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. You're in the right place then. This is a good first step. That you are prompt right when Knobb told you to be here. That's very important. Now, could you just we're just going to really jump in right away. Knobb does not like wasting time, especially because between you and Knobb, many of the interviewers today have been absolutely abysmal. Oh, they have no appreciation of the finer art of goblining. Hopefully you will be a bit better, but Knobb does not want to waste time, so we're just going to jump into these questions. Alright, now, I want you to just give me your best answer, but also as quickly as you can, alright? Don't sit there and think about what Knobb wants to hear, because honestly, you may not know exactly what Knobb wants to hear. You just tell Knobb the truth, alright? And Knobb will know if you don't. Goblins are very good at picking up on lies. So, you will not want to lie to Knobb. Just tell Knobb as best as you can all of these questions, and we'll go from there, alright? Alright, wonderful, wonderful. Have a seat, I suppose, if you would like. That's perfectly fine. Alright. Now, could Knobb just get your name quickly, please? Alright. Is that with an I or a Y? Okay. Right, and what was your species again? Alright. That's what Knobb thought, but Knobb does not like to assume. Knobb does not wish to assume. And what pronouns would you like to go by? Alright. Good. Knobb will make a note of that as well. Alright, now, let's begin the questions, shall we? How often do you commit petty theft? Alright. Not often enough. Are you prepared to change that? Good, excellent. Open to stealing more. That's good, that's very important. Alright, what was the last item that you stole? Do you remember? Oh, alright. I suppose everyone has to start somewhere. Alright, how clever, on a scale of 1 to 100, would you say that you are? Yes, clever, quick with your mind. What would you say? Alright, now be honest here. How clever would those who know you say that you are? Alright, good. Good to know. Sometimes we tend to over-exaggerate our mental prowess. So, it is just a good test to make sure that Knobb knows what you think of yourself, and then what also what other people think of yourself too. Alright, have you ever been cursed by a witch, or a mage, or a sorcerer, or a demon, anything like that? Okay, alright. No. What's your stealth modifier? Good. Okay, good. Alright. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you categorize your rage on any given day? Just an average day. How full of rage would you say that you are? Alright. And on a not average day, perhaps a day when those around you are being particularly foolish, what would you say that your rage would be on that day? Good, 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 good. We like rage here. All right, wonderful. Now, have you ever killed anyone? We're all friends here. You can be honest with Knobb. Like Knobb said, Knobb will know if you lie, so please be honest. Have you ever killed anyone? What? Ah, that's perfectly fine. Knobb appreciates the honesty. Alright. Who do you think would win in a fight between a rabbit and a squirrel? Good answer. Evil little vermin, if you ask Knobb. What is your opinion on rare cheeses? All right. Do you have any favorites, would you say? Okay. Excellent, excellent. Yes, you probably don't need to answer that one. If you could make the ultimate sandwich, what would you put on it? Really? Huh. Interesting. Mom has never heard of that on a sandwich before. Oh. You make your ultimate sandwich how you want to make your ultimate sandwich, and Knobb will make Knobb's ultimate sandwich the way that Knobb wants to make Knobb's ultimate sandwich. Okay? Okay. Alright, what else? And what would you use for the bread or bun or whatever? Alright. Interesting combination. Alright, anything else? I really, the sky is the limit here. Knobb does not want to quell your creativity when it comes to sandwich creation. Alright. Would you say that would be toasted? Alright, well, that is quite unusual, but I could get behind that. Alright. Now, what is your most unpopular food opinion? You know, everyone has different opinions on what kind of foods are good, or combinations of foods, things like that. What is an opinion that you have that is strange or unusual, or perhaps even a bit offensive? Do you have anything? Really? No, that's perfectly fine. Knobb appreciates different opinions. It's insane, but that's perfectly fine. Knobb asked for an unpopular opinion, and you delivered. That's good. Honesty between Supreme Overlord of the Universe and henchman is very important. So this is good. This is good. Knobb appreciates getting to know you. Now, what was the purpose of your last doctor visit? You went to the doctor for that? No, that's perfectly fine. Knobb appreciates having a sidekick that takes care of himself. That's very good. Knobb doesn't like doctors, but that's another story. What is your weapon of choice? Good choice. Now, are you proficient in concealed weapons? Throwing stars, throwing daggers, things like that. Okay. Yes, not everyone is. That's all right. Just when you're being sneaky, it helps to be able to conceal your weapons so that people do not know what your purpose is too soon. It's quite important. All right. Well, we could work on that, I suppose. would you say that you're a good cook? All right, let's put a number on it. Right? 1 to 10. 10 being a gourmet chef, and 1 being you could maybe pour some cereal without spilling. Right. Now, how often do you require bathing? Can you do that yourself? Oh, good. That's perfectly fine. As long as you can do it yourself, that's not a problem at all. Right. How sensitive are you to strange odors? Okay, good. How many pairs of socks do you own, would you say? Just a ballpark is fine. Just an estimate. Somewhere around 5 or 10? Really? Why on earth do you need that many? That's perfectly fine, perfectly fine. Alright. Not to worry. How many chickens do you think it would take to kill an elephant? It's a very important question. Well, think about it. How many chickens, let's say that these chickens are highly motivated to kill this elephant for whatever reason. How many chickens do you think it would take before the elephant was killed? Yeah, that seems fair. All right. If animals could talk, which one would be the most boring? That's a good one, yes. They've got nothing going on in their brains, do they? How about the funniest? Which animal would be the funniest if it could talk? No, could see that. Alright, and how about the rudest? Which animal would be the rudest if it could talk? Yeah, little bastards. Absolutely. Yes, that makes perfect sense. Alright, what is your favorite hiding spot for valuables? Alright. It's good to know. What? No, just wants to know your creativity, your resourcefulness when it comes to hiding valuable things. Of course, not would never think of misusing that information at all. Never. How many baby teeth do you have left in your mouth? No, that's fine. That wasn't on here. That was just curious. No, I was just curious. That is one thing that you will need to know about being Knobb's henchman, is that sometimes Knobb just sort of goes off on tangents or something, or perhaps has a hard time sticking to one subject, so you'll just have to sort of learn how to track with Knobb, alright? Are you a wanted felon anywhere? Any kingdoms, empires, countries, provinces, unmanned islands, or anything like that? Right. Are you sure? Okay. What is the most annoying color? If you said green, you're out right now. Okay, good. Knobb doesn't like that color either. It's quite annoying. Quite pompous of a color. Ugh. Have you ever been to Canada? Yeah, the country Canada. Have you ever been there? Alright. Well, no reason. That's fine. How good are you? Let's say again from a scale of 1 to 10. How good would you say you are at ping pong? Yes, ping pong. Knobb very much enjoys playing ping pong. Are you good at playing ping pong? Excellent. All right. What is your least favorite dinosaur? How do you spell that? Do you know? Knobb will guess. That's fine. Why is that? Why is that your least favorite, would you say? Alright. I'll go by that. That's fine. Would you be willing, should you get the job, would you be willing to file your teeth to points? Well, what about your nails? Would you file your nails to points at least? We'll revisit that later, maybe if we need to. I must say, you're thus far more promising than most of the other candidates that Knobb has interviewed today. Most of them were foolish humans who would not be able to keep up with Knobb, let's just say that. But you perhaps have some promise. All right. Let's see. Which of your feet is your favorite? What do you mean you don't have a favorite foot? Well, you must have opinions about something about them. It doesn't have to be like favored by a lot. Just perhaps there's a strange spot on one of them that you particularly like. Which foot would you say is your favorite? Okay. Knobb is going to pretend that you didn't just pick one of them. Do you speak Infernal? No one does these days. It's quite a lost art, really. How about Orc? Do you speak Orc? Do you speak any languages besides this one? Enough to get by. Alright, okay. Alright, can come in handy. Maybe. Knobb guesses. Have you ever successfully pulled off a prison break before? Would you be willing to try? Knobb appreciates a spirit who is happy to try new things. Be willing to try. What sort of skills do you think that you would be able to bring to a successful prison break, would you say? That's very important, yes, of course. Alright. Anything else? Right. Well, obviously everyone can do that. I can't? Oh. Alright, anything else? Okay. Knobb supposes that could actually could be very handy. Yeah, alright. Good. How long does your species take to decompose? So you were dumped in a swamp or a bog or something like that. How long would it take before the flesh is no more? Well, best guess. Alright. No reason. Hypothetically, of course. I'm just, needs to know these things. Right. How charismatic would you say that you are? Yes, charismatic if you can convince a crowd or entertain people or charm someone, things like that. How charismatic are you, would you say? Scale of 1 to 10 again. Alright. Could you describe for Knobb a time when you used your charisma to deceive someone or charm someone or perhaps get out of a particularly uncomfortable party or something like that? A time when you used your charisma to your benefit. That would certainly be a time to use charisma, yes. Yeah, keep talking. Alright, alright. Quite clever of you. This is good, this is good. Alright. Any other details that you would like to add to that? Okay. Alright, just off the top of your head, don't think about it too much, but just off the top of your head, give me your best pickup line. Yeah, you know, pickup line if you were trying to charm someone or make a good impression, or you know, things that you people tend to do. What is your best pickup line? Does that work for you? Have you gotten a lot of mates from that? No, didn't think so. Yeah. That's alright, we'll work on it, Alright, what is your opinion on the color green? I know it's not what you would consider the most annoying color, but we still need to know these things. Color green, what do you think? Excellent, excellent. Alright, and then would you be willing to perish in the line of duty if Knobb asked you to? Not specifically asked you to, but if Knobb sent you somewhere that was rather dangerous, would you, be willing to perish? Now, of course, your family members, whoever you list as your next of kin, will be compensated, of course, for your sacrifice, depending on how useful you were. Alright. We can work on that too. Knobb does require utmost loyalty. One cannot be a supreme overlord of the universe if one's very own henchmen and sidekicks don't listen to them. It's very difficult these days to find unbridled devotion. Mindlessly following every command that you give. It's not something that's easy to come by anymore. It's a difficult world for people like us aspiring to be supreme overlords. It's a lost art, really. People don't appreciate it anymore. Alright, well, that is all of Knobb's questions, but Knobb would like to know if there's anything else that we haven't discussed yet that you think might sweeten the tea a little bit. Perhaps moving up a little bit in the queue of being hired as Knobb's sidekick. Knobb is hiring for henchmen, but also for sidekicks, and then the sidekick position is rather prestigious. It would be a little more hands-on, but also a little bit more personal, so it would really just depend, and of course you would get a better cut of all of the enterprises that we may go on. So, is there anything else that you would like to add for Knobb to consider? That's good to know. Alright. Alright. That's good to know. What's your strength modifier? I didn't ask you that, did I? Oh, okay. Alright, good to know. Right. Is there anything else that you can think of? Oh, you have some questions for Knobb. Oh, alright. Knobb's not the one being interviewed, but Knobb supposes, Knobb wishes for this to be a good fit and amiable relationship. So, fire away. What would you like to know? Hours. That's going to be a little bit difficult to quantify at this particular time. You see, Knobb has many different endeavors that could quite benefit from the help of a sidekick or a henchman. But sometimes things happen a little bit off the cuff, you might say. sometimes Knob plans things for a very long time, and then sometimes opportunity just arises, and Knob takes it. So, determining the exact hours is going to be a little bit difficult. It would probably be best for you to just assume that this is like a lifelong servitude thing. Yeah, not that you'll never have time off or things like that. It's not like we work all the time. Knob enjoys play. Knob enjoys sleep and eating and things like that too. But, don't, have your schedule pretty open. Knob would say. So, any other questions that you would think? Okay, alright. Oh, salary. Well, again, that rather depends on how successful the enterprises that you help with are. You will get a cut of the money, the whatever it is that we happen to profit from our escapade. So I guess it will really be a job-by-job basis, but it will be a healthy percentage for a sidekick and a little less for henchmen, obviously, because they're a little less involved in the planning, the hands-on kind of thing. But they still get well compensated. Trust Knob. Knob understands what it means to have good help. You do not get what you do not pay for. Knob understands. All right. Well, any other questions for Knob? Excellent. Well, Knob still has a few other people to interview today, so Knob is not able to give you an answer right now. But Knob would, you may be hearing from Knob soon. Yeah, sooner rather than later. Phone number? What is it? No. Knob will find you. Don't you worry about that. If Knob wishes to contact you, Knob will find a way to contact you. Don't you worry. Well, gratitude for coming in, for your interest in these positions that Knob is going to fill. Knob appreciates your commitment to the cause. I will probably be hearing from you later. You will be hearing from me later, alright? Alright, wonderful. You can go ahead, have a good day. You can send the next person in too. Yes, thank you. Thank you. It's quite promising. Much better than this one.